I was thinking about it, even driving in today. It mostly to do with my dad and my uncles. You know, they all left and joined within 2 or 3 days of each other, different parts of the armed forces, and all made it back 3 years later within like 3 hours of each other. It's an unbelievable story, and I wish I could go back and talk to him more about it, but that generation didn't talk about it. You know, it's just something you did, and probably some of the horrific things that he saw over there, I probably wouldn't have talked about it either. Kind of put some things in perspective as I look back over his life, things that he was, but you know, it's just something you did. The country needs you to do it, and you did it. I knew the risks, so did the parents. I can't imagine the pain of losing a son or a daughter over there. But, you know, he left me a book. My daughter, my 3 sisters and him. Anyway, he gave us a book last Christmas of his life called A Soldier's Story by Omar Bradley. I didn't think a whole lot of it. It's a big, thick book, and I guess it was about a month or so after he passed, I went out in the backyard and decided to open it up and kind of look through it, and he had written all through the book. There were maps in there of where he had been, his journeys, you know, different, you know, the 3.5 years he spent. And I'd have done anything. Then I went through his trunk, you know, found a Bronze Star he had in there. That they just didn't talk about it. You know, I had to work to find out why he got it. And fortunately, one of his brothers, who was on the bombing missions, had, you know, usually the life was like 14 or 15. He made over 30. And he sent me his logs, a copy of his logs, just unbelievable reading. And, you know, they didn't have radar or weather hardly. And just, you know, that's the stuff I think about. You know, he was here last year for a game in '94, Uncle Bob, but he's still sharp as a tack. But I don't know. It's one of those things that nobody wants to ever see happen again. That's the only thing Dad really said is, you know, by being through it, you want to do everything possible for it to never happen again. Because, you know, he talked about the morning of the D-Day invasion. There were like 3 waves. I couldn't imagine being in those boats going in different waves, knowing what was waiting for you.